Hello, I'm Ami, that intuitive at Let Me See What We See. A half step forward, surely, firmly. Ami, Max. Thanks for joining me. Today's Let Me See What We See. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. Today I'd like to talk about the energy moving forward. In the marketing terminology that we use as plan, do, see, plan, do, see as an dancing step, as an waltz. So we're planning ahead of time and then do take action following the plan and then see, review what was it. And sometimes we are so engaging in the creation as a creator that is needed to dedicate full of our ability to make the maximum best of the creation as planned. And it feels like once that dedication reach that completion, reviewing feels like backward. However, it's part of the process of forward moving. I'd like to give my focus on this forward moving and our perception and relationship with the creation in our life. Each area of our life, any areas of our life, work, business, relationship to co-workers, client, business plan, lover, family member, to yourself. And as always, nice to start with the relationship to ourselves, to yourself, taking the time to reconnect in each part of you in here, now, present moment. And thank you for being open and allowing me to be your guide. So, I'd like to start the conscious breathing exercise, update each part of ourselves, recognize, and bring into the new alignment here now with the breath which we take in any state, conscious, subconscious, unconscious. If we stop breathing, and it's very difficult to sustain in this physical body, experiencing life. So I appreciate that we are in this body, and with or without our intention, breathing every time we connect to the space around us. So idea is to use that action We all do, regardless of the age, gender, nationality, religious belief, cultural value. But as long as human being, we all do. And idea is to consciously connecting the act of the breath intake in and out, oxygenation of our body, and use other part of ourself, such as mind and emotion, and observe ourself. If you're unfamiliar with this terminology, observe ourself, that we are not our body. Because as I said, this is my body, our body. Means like we are the owner of our own body. You are the owner of your body, and I'm the owner of my body. But you are not only the body. You have other part. You have a feeling. You have intellect. You have memories, and we are so complex as a human being, as a creature. And there is an area, the state that observing you, your action, your body, your thought. So idea is to connect to that observer you, noticer you, about noticing your thought, noticing your act, noticing your feeling, and integrate each part of our beingness into more aligned into your signature energy, your core energy, your root energy, remaining since you arrived in this body as a baby. So when we grow, experience many things, we grow as a person, our body is changing also. Each part of us changes and expand. So taking that time as Plan Do See, taking the time for us to review where we are, where you are in each area, and to recognize, refreshing the sense of self, and integrate in the most ideal state. To get in there, using this oxygenation and connecting to the physical body, because we are all connected to this physicality, to experience life in physical. So aligning into this body, mind, and heart of the matter spirit here now with the conscious participation to connecting each part of yourself as a mindfulness exercise. Let my voice as a guide to navigate your attention to connecting to that neutralization state of energy, and to connect, invite in, realign to your state of mindfulness. And I would like to share about my energy observation of the forward moving in conjunction with the repattern the energy to create that newness, transformation. So I like to share about that idea if you're open to. So as usual, please be comfortable and get your favorite drinks if you can. It's really helpful to connect to here now in the physical body. So I'm having my favorite coffee as usual. And find a comfortable spot of your physical body. When your body position is uncomfortable, you notice it, and then your body is getting your attention like, hey, it's so uncomfortable. Let's say like if it's got the little stone in your shoe, and getting attention, its size doesn't matter. If it's uncomfortable, and then your body is totally getting your attention. So it's important to feel comfortable, like your body is comfortable. That's your job, to create the environment that naturally your body can feel comfortable. That means like not draining your attention towards particular spot of your body. Okay, so the sitting position, or if you're standing, or if you're doing something, just making sure that body is comfortable. If you're wearing the tight pants, just to release, or maybe it's a good idea to change. Because this, if you can, this is a time for yourself. And I really would like you to create that space around your body and surrounding your body, comfortable as much as you can, using your personal power, because you deserve that, to experiencing that comfort, and you are the first caretaker of yourself, using your power as much as you can. No need to be perfect, but just to connect to your needs and serving you better. So one of the reasons I recommend you to have some drink, there's a two reasons. Number one is to intaking something to the physical body, doing this realignment with each part of ourselves, mind, spirit, emotions, and thought, and everything. It's helpful to notice, recognize the physicality when we are drinking something, sipping something, or eating some, chewing some gums or candies. Like a physical experience is going on at the same time will help easier to realign into physical states. So that's one of the reason I recommend. And the second reason is to take something makes you feel enjoyable. So please select something you like to drink. So don't go for the bitter taste but good for your body. No. Even if it's good for your body but you don't like the taste of it, it's not ideal for this exercise. And for example, it's an opposite. Let's say like you love to enjoy that drink, but you know that it's unhealthy for your physical body, so you just hesitate to do that. Well, why not? Because it's not everyday thing. Maybe it's continuously doing it for every day. That could be creating the unhealthy state for your body. But just once a week or once a month, to treat your needs of loving to experience the taste, then I said, why not? It's all about balance and nurturing your needs in a balanced way. So who's going to keep up that balancing awareness is the observer, you. So this is also part of the exercise that I encourage to my group and clients for willing to become more aware of the element to redirecting, integrating for a better alignment to transform the way you create. So that's two reasons I recommend you to get the drinks. And if you are at end of the day, maybe you want to get relaxed, and if you are on your way to the important meeting, then you want to have some water to cleanse as a ritual, way of use. As the way matching with your context of this point of connection to my voice and enjoyable feeling that you can experience, the combination is special for you. And thank you if you are getting the drink or water, whatever, or you already may be having that in your cup or glass or a bottle. And so now we prepare the comfortable position of your body, physical body, and then treating your taste with the favorite drinks if you can to help. And now that to start the oxygenation with conscious breathing exercise. First, intaking the air all around you from the nose and inhaling all the air from your nose into the throat, lungs, and stomach, and just notice how your body, inside of your body, is noticing this air coming in, and then where it's moving inside of your body, and bring the air into the stomach as if you have a balloon inside of your trunk, your body, and make it bigger as much as you can to bring the air inside, and then keep it as much as you can, as long as you can, and circulate all the air into, imagine all the blood is bringing in to the arms and the fingertips, and then circulating the air through your toes to the head to the fingertips, and then let that out slowly from the mouth, with no longer serving everything. So I would count 3 and we do it together. The point is to keep our eyes open, wide awake. And many of the meditation, mindfulness exercise encourage us closing eyes. But this one is, I would like to exercise anywhere you are at, whatever you are doing. You can hop in, accessing into this mindfulness state, which is nice, practical, because we can be this state anytime. No need to spend hours sitting meditative state. That's one way to do. But this one is to practice for anytime, everywhere, accessing muscle. So once we are becoming familiar with that switching or realigning or connecting to that part, then that's yours. Anytime, even if you are driving, you can use that. So let us keep our eyes open, wide awake, and then notice what you are sensing, including your eyes are capturing, noticing when you are engaging into this breathe in and out exercise, connecting each part of your body inside and around you. Okay, so let's begin. Let us take a long, deep breath from the nose, counting 3, 1. Now, hold it, keep it, circulate it in your body to the toes, fingertips, and slowly out from the mouth. Slowly out. Let that go. Till the last drop of the air, like squeezing entire body, twist, squeeze out, let it out. So when you completely let the air out from the mouth, and then it's natural to body will intake in the air, right? So no need the effort to intake in when we complete it, releasing, squeezing all the air out. So natural state is here. One more time. Counting 3, intaking all the air energy around you from the nose. 1 now. 2, 3, eyes open, wide awake. Keep it. Keep it, hold it, and release slowly from the mouth. The last one. This time, the energy to let out with no longer serving everything, the thought, emotions, pain. Let us use the vocal, your vocal, to let that out, to support the cleansing, letting go process. So it would be nice to choose the one word so that we can use saying the word vocalizing that word and letting that air out from the mouth. So let's say what word would be good. So let go. Let go. Okay, that's let go. And then let it all out from your beingness to invite in that newness. Okay, so let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose now. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Circulating inside of your body and let that out from the word. Say, vocalize, go. Out. Thank you for taking the time for yourself, participating conscious breathing exercise, mindfulness state here now. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. So the focus of the day I would like to share here with you is that forward moving energy. Forward moving energy. And the first step forward, the backwards, there isn't a many saying that go forward and couple step forward and back step one step backward. So eventually it's moving, even though it's moving, right? It's like a go, 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 and then stepping back feels like, but still moving forward. That's one analogy, and I suppose you're also familiar with that experience. Sometimes we feel that things are going so well, and then all of a sudden feels slow. And it's like a spinning back a little bit. However, it's moving forward. And another way to look at is that doing the same thing, repeating, I feel like this is the similar. Subconsciously, we are repeating that pattern, same pattern in a different context. Sometimes it gives a different outcome, but many times that we feel like, this pattern familiar. And we all have the energetic patterns and the habit. It's not good or bad. However, when we want to create some change, become something new, there is a room for us to adjust the pattern, the energy into the new pattern. Sometimes we feel bored. because it's the predictable, comfortable doing. And when we move forward means growing, expanding to the new level. It's something unfamiliar, unknown, expansion, exciting. At the same time, it's fearful. So it's in between is here now. And notice you noticing that exciting expansion, but fearful unknown at here now. And what we want to do here, both sides knowing it and then stay still here, that's a resistance I talked about a week ago. Resistance energy in between. So allow that flow to change. Unsure the moving forward move is the appropriate word fitting the scene that I am seeing in front of me. But what if that open to the idea of what if a path is a spiral, not straightforward, but like a coil moving spiral, upward spiral, like what is that called? Hurricane. It's the what is that called? The air coiling storm, like tornado. Yeah, tornado. Center in from a point like a root energy, core root, physical on this body, and we are growing, including the body, mind, each part, emotion. It's like a coil is bringing, growing. We are always here, right, in our body, and our mind is connecting. Location, physical location is always here now. So moving forward is we are always here, anchored in our body. And so our life path is always in our body, and then we are moving, feeding, experiencing in this physical body. And to circular mode, spiral. So it feels like coming back when we experience the same thing, but it's not same because the level, eye level changes. Our physical body is growing since we are child. Eye level going up according to our physical body grow, and then our spirit is becoming taller, a little taller. Be open to that idea. Then our way to feel becoming more richer and taller and see more views as growing as a person. But we are always here in our body, right? As a person, as you are, as I am, as a growing. So our life path to experience, perhaps this way to look at is on a spiral moving forward, like a coil. And when we change the pattern in this tornado-ish energy in a way to connect to more aligned to Owen energy, signature energy, as what you love to do authentically, your passion since you were a child. The form to experience and share, expand might be changing according to our growth, the level, reaching to the next level, next depth. But the essence is the same. That's what you are, uniqueness about who you are and who you are becoming. So the step is, perhaps it's not forward, but it's actually moving in forward on the spiral path. So next to the next moment, to the next moment, to the next moment is moving forward. I mean the next step. So sometimes it feels backward because the spiral coming back showing the similar view, but perhaps the way you feel and see is quite different and adjustable as more matching with the growing up awareness. So the next step, sometimes it's hard to move next step. So we pretend as a step in and then just marching in the same spot and then sometimes stepping over to our own toes, and then it's like a procrastination, in other words. Like I'm moving and stepping over on own toes. And that's avoidance of next step movement. Same step. However, that same step movement allows a muscle to keep it going. However, little bit of allowing to the next. If it is hard even to go one step, and why not give it permission to move a half step is fine. Never underestimate that action regardless of that magnitude. Half step. And the next, third time will be a step and a half. It's a lot better than stepping over our toes and ouch, it feels pain. How come I'm feeling pain? And because we're stepping over our own toe. And frustrated, painful, and then it will become more harder to step even the half once we are stepping enough as an resisting energy. So the healthy energy management is to allow ourselves less. We are so trained to accomplishing some goals in a significant way. No, less move, less achievement, but continuously doing the less. It creates the foundation, creates the effortless power to the next step of our own growth. And be sure on that step, creation, dedication, participation to life. Align to the heart of the matter. That is needing your attention, participation, dedication to at least step, a half step each day. That's what I noticed, that continuously simple, but full of dedication of your passion, spirit, willingness, allowing a less, but do it. Next step, a half step, without stepping over, pretending stepping over own toes, resisting. No need to impress self-belief that we got to move forward. Move to the next half a step. Do you feel the energy difference? Moving forward. Next to the next, moving next step to the next. Perhaps that to the next step would guide us to back forward. Maybe that is coming to the path of the spiral. Familiar feels like backward, but as long as moving forward, it's fearful, unknown, next unknown expansion. So be sure to expand each part of self. Allow there is no failure until give a meaning to your belief. Allow the journey of the next step align to your heart of the matter. I am Ami, that intuitive energy management advisor at Let Me See What We See. Today I was giving my focus on that forward moving energy, a half step forward, surely, firmly. Please visit the website www.livewithclarity and sign up the invitation list for a mind stretching online workout class that I'm preparing for a free class, so that each one of us can exercise the mind to stretch, being open to a new idea, respecting own belief, and become more aware of possibility for your bettering. We do it together to train our observer muscle and finding the new idea to build it for your bettering. Self-empowerment, development together as an online group exercise. I'll be the coach if you let me be that way. Thanks for joining today. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. I see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful creation and live with clarity. Bye.